So a $2 billion handshake just happened that could literally decide who builds the future of artificial intelligence. Today, we're going to get right inside this massive deal between Intel and SoftBank to figure out what it means for the world and for all of us.
$2 billion. That's the price tag on a massive bet on the future of AI. But it's not just about the money. It's about where that future is going to be built. And this deal, well, it's a huge vote of confidence that it's going to be right here in the United States.
All right, so who are the titans behind a number this big? We're talking about a handshake between two absolute giants from completely different corners of the tech world. So here's the headline. SoftBank Group is making a $2 billion investment directly into Intel Corporation's common stock. To put it simply, one of the world's biggest tech investors is buying a huge piece of one of the world's most important chip makers, period.
Now, to really get why this is such a big deal, you have to understand the players. And here's the interesting part. They're not competitors. They come from completely different parts of the tech ecosystem, and that's what makes this partnership so powerful.
So on one side, you've got Intel, the legendary creator. These are the folks in the trenches, physically designing and building the semiconductors that power our entire world. Then, on the other side, you have SoftBank, the strategic investor. They don't make the hardware. They find and fund the revolutionary companies that use it. It's kind of the perfect pairing of the architect and the futurist.
Okay, so let's get into the nitty-gritty of the deal. How exactly does this $2 billion handshake work?
The mechanics are actually pretty simple, but really powerful. SoftBank is buying $2 billion worth of Intel's common stock at a set price of $23 a share. This isn't some complicated merger. It's a direct cash infusion that signals huge confidence from a major investor to the rest of the market.
But this deal isn't just about the numbers. The official announcement makes a point to highlight the personal history here. This handshake is built on decades of trust between the two CEOs, Masayoshi Son of SoftBank and Lip-Bu Tan of Intel. That relationship adds a whole other layer of stability to a massive bet like this.
So, we know who, what, and how much. But the most important question is why? Why this deal? And why now? Well, the answer is all about a shared vision for the future.
It all comes down to one thing: semiconductors. And you really can't overstate their importance. Just look at this quote from SoftBank's CEO, who calls them the foundation of every industry. Not an industry, every single one. This tells you everything you need to know about the strategy. If you want to own the future, you have to have a stake in its foundation.
And SoftBank is placing its bet very deliberately. They believe the next wave of advanced chip manufacturing is going to happen in the US, and they're backing Intel to lead that charge. So this isn't just an investment in a company, it's an investment in American tech leadership on a global scale. Intel's CEO echoes that same sentiment, bringing it right back to that personal history. He frames this $2 billion investment as a powerful sign of personal confidence, not just in the company's technology, but in its leadership and its vision for the future.
But making better chips is just step one. You don't spend $2 billion just to improve manufacturing. The grand vision here is much, much bigger. This is about building the engine for the next great technological leap, the AI revolution.
So how do you actually enable a revolution like AI? Well, according to SoftBank, you accelerate access to 3 key areas. You need to help businesses with their digital transformation. You need the raw power of cloud computing for training those huge AI models. And you need next-gen infrastructure to connect it all. And Intel's advanced chips, they're the one key that unlocks all 3.
So when you put all these pieces together, the players, the money, the vision, what does it all mean? Well, this investment sends a powerful signal about the future of the entire tech industry.
The whole strategy is like a simple but powerful chain reaction. Step 1, the $2 billion investment. That's the fuel. Step 2, that fuel gets used to boost advanced semiconductor manufacturing in the US. That becomes the engine. And step 3, that engine is built to power the future of AI and the cloud. That's the destination.
So let's be absolutely clear. This is more than just a business deal. It's a strategic move on a global chessboard. This is about one nation's top investor backing its top chipmaker to secure the fundamental building blocks for the next era of technology. And you can bet it's going to have ripples across the entire global race for AI dominance.
Which leaves us with the big $2 billion question. Will this bet truly reshape the future of AI? Only time is going to tell. But one thing is for sure.
The race to build that future just got a whole lot more interesting.